guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Spanile Mpele and we are back again with another video, which is a personal development video. Today we are talking about careers in which you can look into for you to be employable in the next future, or even now, because that is what they are currently looking for as we are talking currently. So I am making this video to enlighten you guys about careers in which one can take so that you are employable. So before I get right into the video, please do not forget to like this video, do not forget to comment, and also give me an insight or share with us your views in which you see the future, and how do you think education can be embodied into the future in which we are going to. How can one study something that is related to what is happening currently? So we are talking about that. So please do comment, do like, and please do subscribe into the channel. I forgot to say that. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel to join the family. And in that note, thank you for 700 subscribers. I will. Thank you so much. Like how we do celebrate every milestone, big or small. We are here for everything. So I really appreciate that. And also, please don't forget to continue doing the things that you are doing the most. Okay? Let's get right into the video. So today I'm just going to be sharing only 5 careers that you need to look into when you are thinking about studying, and also so that you are employable in the near future. So currently I'm looking down because I wrote 5 and also made my notes on it. So number 1, you need to look at digital curators. You need to look at digital curators. Digital curators, it's someone who is responsible for surfing right information that needs to be archived or that needs to be preserved in a certain manner. It's either permanent or destroyed after how many years. So that person, as we are in the 4th industrial revolution, many records are created electronically, but who is there to see the authenticity of the record, the realness and the integrity that is not tampered with the actual record? Who is there to see those things? So that is where you get in. A digital curator is someone who selects valuable information and ensure that that information is preserved accurately. There are so many things that are being shared in an electronic space. So there should be someone who is able to select records, or who is hired in every institution, in every organization. There should be someone who is there to serve out all that is not needed and ensure that what is needed is kept safe. So that is the role of digital curator, and that you can study through any university, more especially the one that I know, it's UNISA. There is a module that is for digital curation in under archives and records management qualifications. So if you can look into that, you can be a qualified digital curator in any of the organizations. Although South Africa is still lagging behind in terms of implementing such posts, but they are coming, and when they are coming, there will be like so many, because there will be a need for them. So it's better to start now equipping yourself. And then we have a digital archivist. So a digital archivist is someone that will be responsible in ensuring that all digital records that have been curated and selected for preservation, or for as an A20, or okay, let me not speak in a records management language, but what I'm saying is all records that have been selected by a digital curator to say that these are very important records and should be kept and in a very secure place, and ensure that they are accessible at all times. So a digital archivist is someone that will look after those records, ensure that those records are preserved accurately and they are accessible at all times when they are needed, provided they are not sensitive records, because if they are sensitive records, there are rules and regulations that need to be followed for one to view those records. And all these records that have been curated and digital archivists are maintaining are records that are open to public. So once something has been transferred to the National Archives in South Africa or any other country, if something has been transferred to the National Archives of the country, that means it's open to the public. But there are certain records that have been classified as sensitive records. In that case, there's a different routes in which you can acquire access for. Then number 3, we have a records management or records managers. That is another opportunity that one needs to tap into, because currently records management practitioners have background knowledge of paper-based records, how to maintain paper-based records. But now we are in the 4th industrial revolutions. More records are created electronically, so we need to be equipped in terms of managing those records. And that sphere of qualification is needed everywhere, in every organization, in every institution. There is a records management division that needs to comply with the National Archives. I'm talking for South Africa. And records management is very important, because currently records managers that are in place are records managers that were only focusing on paper-based records. Yes, they have knowledge, and they are now implying what they have learned on records management in terms of paper to electronic. But we need young people. We need more vibrant young people that will go to school and study electronic records management. In that case, we'll have a safer place where records are kept accurately, and all the 5 plans and all the disposal authorities are maintained accurately. Then we have number 4, which is computer science or computer scientist or IT specialist. I would like to group those together. In that case, computer scientist and IT specialist, they deal with a theoretical expertise to real-world problems. So computer scientist and IT specialist, those people, to me, it's like one thing, but they know how to differentiate themselves. One is dealing with softwares, one is dealing with programs, one is dealing with the actual hardware things. So they know what they do. If you are interested in IT, please differentiate between computer scientist and IT. For me, it's because what I want to say is, for me, in the digital space or in the 4th industrial revolution, we need both, or we need them as a collective, because we need someone who can be able to develop softwares, we need someone who can develop applications, we need someone who can develop programs and fix the actual computers, because that's where we are going to. Everything will be done in the manual computer. So we need those people in the near future. You should be the person to go to when we are talking about technology. You should be the first person that should be on the lead when it comes to that space. So it's a much needed qualification from now going forward. It has been, because we've been trying to maneuver around, but now we have tapped into a different age, which is a technological age, information age. So that on its own says that it is your time to run, and what you need to do, you need to run hard. Then we have number 5. My number 5 is a digitisation specialist. Digitisation specialist is someone who is knowledgeable about digitisation from first stage to the last stage, where you now have the final product of a digitized content. So this person needs to understand the selection, the first step, the selection and arranging and all that. The second step, the conservation work, how does it do, how is it done and all that. The third step, the scanning, how do you scan and how the format and all that. How do you even get your formats to be approved? How do you even write an SOP? How do you even select records according to their unique identifiers? So when it gets to that, you then move to metadata. How do you link that digitized record and then that is named according to its unique identifier to the metadata? Now you are now bringing in the two things. You are bringing in an actual record, a scanned record, and metadata. You need to make them one. How do you do that? which softwares do you use, and how do you get it to be published so that you can now say, I have a fully digitized record. Because by simply taking your record to a scanner, you have not digitized. You need to follow all the steps. Digitization is a process, so you need to ensure that you know all of those things. So I have come to the last point, which was my digitization specialist. So to me, if only you can look into these 5 things. Number 1, digital curators. Number 2, digital archivist. Number 3, records managers. Number 4, computer scientist and IT specialist. And number 5, digitization specialist. You will never go wrong. There's no way that you won't find job once you do this. I know that at some point it will be saturated and all that, but it's better to be early. It's better to tap in while most people are still reluctant about the qualifications and all that. All of those qualifications that I have just named, the 5 qualifications that I just named, they are funded by NSFAS in South Africa, and there are bursaries that you can get when you are applying for them. For example, when you want to be a digital curator, I mentioned that if you want to be a digital curator, there is a qualification in UNISA, but it's under qualification of archives and records management. And also digital archivist is still under archives and records management. And records management, you can find it under records management or records management as a course or information science. All of those qualifications are provided within our universities in South Africa, and also computer science is provided in the university. I know that TUT has, UNISA has, I think VERT has. So it's a matter of you checking where can you find these qualification. Digitization specialist is something that you can learn also under archives and records management qualifications, more especially the honors one, because it's more specific to digital records. There is a degree that has been introduced for archives and records management. I think it's also in line with the same honors qualification, because it's supposed to be an inline thing that is introduced at UNISA. So you can just go to UNISA website and check their curriculum, or go to TUT, VERT, and check all those things. In that case, you will know what is it that you need to look at. And also, please do not be afraid or hesitant when you see science, information science and all that, and computer scientist and all that. Some of these qualifications, you can even do them without doing the science in your high school certificate. So even if you are in tourism and all that, as long as you have mathematics or math lit and English and I don't know what else, so you just need to look at the requirements and also ensure that you meet all the requirements. They are funded by NSFAS, and there are bursaries that are provided by Department of Sports, Arts and Culture when you are doing something in line with that department, so they can give you the bursary. So that is from me to you guys, in saying that, and also giving in my small input, because I've seen such things happening. Currently, all the posts, if they are looking to digitize, that is what they are looking for. I'm going to make another video right now after this one, so make sure that you watch this one and watch the next one. The next one is about posts that have been advertised for digitization. So they need almost, like, I don't know, more than 1,000 people needed, more than 2,000 people needed just for digitization. So I'm going to share those specifically according to your post and read them out to you. What is it that is needed, how to apply, and all those things. So thank you so much. I have come to the end of my video. I hope you like this video and find it informative. And also, please do share with us other qualifications that we need to look into when we want to be employable in the near future.